Welcome to the world of magic wonders.
Today's story is The Opposite Window. Retired lawyer Kunal Mehta sits near his bay window, sipping tea and watching Bungalow 17 across the street. Inside Bungalow 17, Rajiv plays piano as his wife Sulekha paces on the phone and Rishi walks in late. During a thunderstorm, Kunal sees a figure through Bungalow 17's window. Someone bending over a body. Police arrive at Bungalow 17. Neighbors gather. Rajiv has been found dead. Inside the house, Sulekha, Rishi, and Meera give conflicting accounts. Tension rises. That night, Kunal can't sleep. He replays what he saw in his mind. The shadow, the angle, the lightning. Sulekha speaks to police. Calm, firm, controlled. Kunal watches her from across, uneasy. Rishi nervously speaks to police. Kunal notices bruises on his wrist from across the street. Flashback. Meera wipes a stain on the floor near the piano, shaken but methodical. Flashback. Aditya Khurana visits the house 2 nights before the murder. Rajiv looks tense. Kunal steps out at midnight, flashlight in hand, searching the garden behind Bungalow 17. He lifts an old trapdoor. Creaking wood reveals a stairway into darkness. In the dusty basement, Kunal finds a second grand piano and blood on one key. Rummaging near the trash bin, Kunal finds a burnt photo of Sulekha and Aditya smiling in Shimla. Behind a row of books in the upstairs study, Kunal discovers a hidden hollow. Recently emptied, Kunal recalls the figure seen during the lightning flash. A gleam on the wrist. A gold Rolex. Kunal sketches a plan to bring all suspects together for a tea gathering at his house. Kunal calls each person, Sulekha, Rishi, Meera, Aditya, inviting them for memorial tea. All suspects arrive at Kunal's home, each with their own tension. Nobody trusts the others. Kunal rises and begins his case, connecting clues from the watch to the blood on piano key. Kunal holds up a photo taken from his binoculars. A wristwatch glinting in the lightning, identical to Aditya's. Kunal lays out the photo of the piano with the blood-stained key found in the basement. Kunal reveals that Meera wiped blood before police arrived. Only someone who knew the killer would do that. Kunal presents the half-burned photo of Sulekha and Aditya in Shimla, disproving her alibi. Kunal points to his bay window and says, "I saw you, Sulekha, at 10:40. You never left the house." A heavy silence hangs as everyone processes Kunal's words. No one speaks, but eyes shift. Sulekha's hand trembles. She rises, struggling to hold her composure. "You saw me?" Kunal plays footage from his porch cam, a shadowy figure slipping through the back garden. Moonlight reveals her face. Sulekha collapses into a chair. "He was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill him," Sulekha explains. An argument escalated. The metronome struck. Meera cleaned. Rishi stayed silent out of fear. Meera nods slowly. "Madam said it was an accident. I couldn't say no. I cleaned up what I could." Rishi breaks down. "I saw the blood. I thought I'd be blamed. I ran to the basement." Kunal places the metronome on the table. This was the murder weapon, wasn't it? As the confession ends, police sirens are heard. The inspector enters the room. Sulekha stands, head bowed, no resistance. Meera steps back, avoiding her gaze. As police escort Sulekha out, Kunal walks alongside quietly. Sometimes, justice doesn't need a court. Aditya, silent and pale, slips out before anyone notices. His watch glints one last time in the moonlight. Rishi stands quietly in the living room, sketching at last. For once, he feels lighter. Meera walks down the driveway, her back turned to the house she served for 10 years. Inside Bungalow 17, the grand piano sits untouched. A dusty metronome stands still. Days later, Kunal sits once again at his favorite window. Tea in hand, street calm. Bungalow 17 stands still. Curtains drawn, no music, no voices. Only the sound of wind. Kunal flips through his notebook. Each page a clue, a memory, a moment of realization. The old watchman across the street nods at Kunal, a silent acknowledgement of what was uncovered. In the dusk window pane of Bungalow 17, a vague silhouette lingers. Or perhaps it's just Kunal's imagination. Kunal places all the evidence, photos, notes, sketches, into a labeled file. Case number. On Yedi, morning light filters in. Kunal waters a plant on his balcony. A break in routine. A quiet beginning. Children cycle by, the milkman honks, and life slowly returns to the quiet street. That evening, Kunal hears a soft note. A child next door trying a piano. A small smile plays on his lips. Kunal sits back. The window across the street reflects the sky. The past is gone, but he still watches.
To learn more, visit our website at www.magicwonders.fun.